guys doing? Yeah, I didn't stream for a few days. I don't know how to stream now. I like literally didn't stream for like 2 days, and I feel like I don't know how to do it anymore. Hi David, hi Aki, hi Wolfpack, hi Simon, hi Ichiro, hi Weeb Hideout. I'm so tired. I am not down to do much today, guys. I am so dead. Hi. I need to move the camera closer. Not down for doing much. Let's paint the ceiling. Fuck painting the ceiling. What are you up to today? I have no idea. Hi, Kevin. Did guy ever pay 700? What? Who? What are we talking about? For the socks? No. The fuck? Hi, Flip. Okay, I have no idea where to put this. I think I know. Cool. Yeah. Is it clean? Look! Hi, Cheese. Hi, James. Hi. Oh, fuck. Dude, I am so tired. I feel like I did so much. And I didn't do anything yesterday, but the day before was still a lot. And then the place I wanted to move to, got rented out. So now I'm stressed about finding a place because I didn't sign the contract in time. But yeah. So, yeah. I'm just very pee-pee crazy right now. I'm extremely anxious about stuff. I'm not looking in this neighborhood, so it's not really that competitive. It was a place that's like kind of far out anyway, so it wasn't really a hotspot for students. So it wasn't that. It's just like the place has been on the market for a really long time. So, you know, the landlord would pretty much will settle for anybody at this point. So, yeah. And I didn't act in time, mostly because I was busy with this. But yeah, but it's okay. I'll find a place. Rental market? I don't know. I'm not sure. Can't ask me. Should probably read some articles about it. I don't know more than you. What's wrong with downtown? Being followed every day. Like having people being aggressive every day to me. Just being overall very loud and things get crazy and don't want it. Don't want to live here anymore. I mean, also when you when you don't want to live in a neighborhood, I don't think you have to justify it. It's just not your vibe anymore. Right? Some people like it. I don't. So, time to move to the country and raise chickens. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like living downtown anymore. It's very, very loud and too much action, and people are hustle and bustle, and then like there's so many crazy people around, and then like I walk around, sometimes I sit down for a coffee. I sit down with coffee by myself, and then sure enough, about 5 meters away, some dude smoking crack pipe. I'm like, I'm not okay with that. So. Like, I am ready to leave. Yeah. Well, I've been working from home for 4 years now, so I mean, you know, it's not really a shift of not having to commute. I never needed to commute, but I enjoyed living in the city, and now I don't. That's all. You know? I realize it's not really that much more convenient for me overall. Where the heck are you drinking coffee? Yes, that is exactly the point, right? Like, because I am the reason why crazy people are around me. Like, what? Like, legit, you go to any downtown station, there's gonna be 1 or 2 guys that are like, you know, like sus looking. Your favorite British comedian passed away today due to cancer. He was a genius. Oh. RIP, I guess. You've been spamming it and like nobody responded to you, so I guess I'm sad for you, but I don't know who that is. Yeah, it's all my fault. You know? I bring the sus out of people. It's like me. It's all me. Wherever I go, like people just sit down next to me and smoke a crack pipe. No matter what neighborhood it is, you know? Like shit. Hi, Nya. What's giving you anxiety? Everything, moving, mostly. Moving is like one of the most anxiety triggering thing in the world, actually. It's like a devastating thing for most people. I don't think it's devastating for me, but it's quite hard for me. It ain't easy for sure. Having to get rid of things, you know, none of that is easy. Why are you attracting the crackheads? Jamie, it's a joke. I was talking about my neighborhood, but somehow everybody thinks that I am the problem. The places I pick to drink my coffee is the problem, not people who actually smoke crack. But okay. Let me. Swipe up. Feels like this world is a lot less safe year after year, even in places we think is safe. For sure. For sure. I definitely feel like it's a lot less safe because of COVID. Because obviously, understandably, people turn to drugs when they can't cope in life, right? Like, not understandably as in, like, personal experience, but, like, you know, understandably from social studies, you can tell that the more homelessness there are, the more, like, you know, the more unemployment there are, higher the drug rates, higher the crime rates, higher the everything. It's just, like, it is what it is. Like, a lot of the times people can't find any ways to cope in real life, and they find drugs as an escape. Like, there is no way that I can solve that issue by myself. All I can do is avoid it and then stay away from it. You know? I feel bad for them, but at the same time, like, I also don't want to feel like I'm in danger when I'm just walking home or just like having a coffee during the day, you know? Who got murdered? A streamer got murdered? Hi, Tori. Hi, Stig. Hi, Wind. But yeah. The thing is, there are, like, in downtown, there's a lot of, like, those, like, safe needle places for them to use.
Sage X Lion decided to be stuck in the closet for 15 months.
15
Gang, you know I
crazy.
always love the content and I feel like this is one of my internet places of comfort. GG2 love, GG2 love.
Scott, thank you so much for 6 months, guys.
Fat Scott, you decided to be stuck in the closet for 6 months.
Do you have a celebrity crush? No, I don't spend time on celebrities. David, thank you for 500 bits.
Dave 3
How's
cheered
Lofi
500.
Lofi's
Pause
at Kai
champ.
still. So basically right now, she's gonna get, there is a new person that wants to adopt her, and then tomorrow we have like a Zoom call. So I just figured if this person works out well, we're gonna have Lofi be picked up from Kai's place. What the heck?
I am Fetches forced 5 viewers to join the closet gang.
I just wish everybody give me $1. $1
Sandra,
per
thank
day.
you for 100 bits. Thank you. Nathaniel, thank you for
King
9
2 Slay
months.
3 are decided to become a closet daddy for 9 months. Hi everyone.
Hello. Thank you guys for the hype train. Goddamn. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is to like have the interview with Give Jake 5 songs. I keep
Joe
wanting to
Jopper
talk
forced 5
and
viewers to
can't
join the
not-
closet
not
gang.
being able to talk. Yeah, so I figured we will just have her transition. Ichiro, thank you for 500 bits. Thank you, thank you,
Ichiro
thank you.
Yoshi cheered
Legit
500.
can't finish a single sentence. Hi, Jammer. Yeah, so I will like instead of putting Lofi into the ordeal of having to move back here and then getting picked up and move somewhere else, unless I know this person that's going to adopt Lofi isn't going to work out, I might as well just have the interview with the person there, and then like once they decide to have Lofi, then we'll just like have Lofi be picked up from there. If not, then I'll pick Lofi up and come back here. You know? Hi, Chris. Don't forget that this is a magical button for anyone with Prime membership. Hit that button and get a free sub. Oh, god damn, Greg. Okay, y'all sell them better than me. It's all relative. Canada is safer than many cities in the world, but society is built around money, so the richer you are, the safer you can live. Well, actually, downtown's like, with the exception of very select elite neighborhoods, in Toronto, downtown's the most expensive area. Like, average rent, downtown is the most expensive. So, actually, just because it's expensive doesn't necessarily make it safe. The amount of traffic and the amount of foot traffic and everything here is what makes it also a hub for anybody who's trying to get money from people walking by, right? And then also subway station
Kendronitz
is like
cheered
a big
500.
hideout for people that are,
GG2 comfy,
like, you know,
GG2
having
comfy,
issues as well.
GG2 comfy.
Kendra, thank you for 500 bits. Arigato. Gated community. I don't want to live in a gated community either. I just want to live in a community there's less people. You know, if somebody's trying to like get money from people on the street, like they're not gonna get enough foot traffic for them to be profitable, and then I want to be there. You know. Julia, thank you so much. 20 months. Okay.
Julius NY decided to be stuck in the closet for 20 months.
Is
my Twitch sub enough to pay for downtown Toronto rent? GG2K.
I wish. I wish. Hi, Toasty. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, KHC. Hi, Sleepy Doge. Hello. But yeah. Time to move to Nunavut. No, I just want to move somewhere that's not as packed and as loud and a little bit less construction. That's all I want, okay? Gamble stream? Oh, maybe not. Now imagine a beggar mapping out foot traffic to maximize revenue. Well, like they go pretty much just subways. You just see like at each subway, there's like a few camped out there. And like, I'm not just talking about beggars. I don't think they're dangerous. I'm talking about the people. And also I would like to stay away from an LCBO as well. Because I am quite close. I'm in a neighborhood where like the LCBOs are quite close, and then there's like beer store and there's like the wine store as well. So I'm just like in a hub of like alcoholics as well. So I'm just like, if I can stay away from all the places people can purchase alcohol, I could probably stay away from the drunkards as well, you know? Just saying. Steak sponsorship? Wait, what? The further you move away, the farther away you move, the more you need a car. I'm not going to move that far away. Guys, stop suggesting what I need to do. Oh, I see. Thank you guys for the hype train. Arigato. Hi, Mooney. Hope anxiety gets better. Hi, Kakashi. It won't until like I successfully move. Right now, it's like I'm very on edge. Anything, like I'm so easily just. It's like I feel like my mood is always kind of tense, and then anything that flicks that string, I will just explode. Like it's also incredibly difficult for me to get ready and stream. I just feel like I don't know what to do. There's so much to do, and then like I don't want to do everything on stream. I kind of want to focus on stream. No. Like there's a lot of shit going on in my head that I'm just like not being able to process. But yeah. Hi, Jules. I feel like yesterday I had a me day, but like just because yesterday I didn't do anything. But then yesterday was also when I found out that yesterday was also the day I found out that I lost the place I really liked, and so that's why I'm just like stressed, because just I'm about to like successfully get rid of this place, and I have the money to go to a new place, and I'm not able to do it, so it's just like, and then also it's the only that one is the only one in the neighborhood that I actually want. I don't want to live in Yonge and Eglinton. I think it's like the same as Young Wellesley, and it's just so much construction and so loud, and the subway is sketchy, and just like, I can relate a bit. Just finished a chaotic move, got through it though, even though it's not a smooth move, and the end result will hopefully be what you want. Yeah, I just want to find a place and not have to worry, and only worry about the things I have to move, and instead of like, oh, will I be homeless in like how many days? In like 13 days. But yeah. Did you have to move far? Yeah. What about there? Well, most of the condos there are not very nice. Am I wrong for reading too deep into Myers-Briggs horoscope compatibility in relationships? Are you reading too deep into Myers-Briggs, or are you reading too much into horoscope? Because that's two different things. One is science and the other is cuckoo science. I was literally my last apartment a week after my move out, kind of was homeless, at least on paper. Wow, fucking a week. Oh my god. Like, did you have a lot of things? I'm in the middle of moving, so it was super stressful securing place. I had to offer a few months of rent up front to secure, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that neighborhood isn't the best either. Also, the condo quality is horrible. So if you want to find a one bedroom in that area, you either get like a very small place, like a studio, or like a very like awkwardly shaped place. And then also, again, it's still kind of downtown. I don't want to be downtown. I don't want to be downtown. There's no rent control in Toronto. There's no such thing. Well, actually, it's all rent controlled or none of it is rent controlled. Do you know what I mean? You mean you don't want to live in a letter K layout condo? Does anyone? There's this agency that helped people find places. I remember seeing ads, but I don't know what it's called. I think it was aimed to student money. Oh yeah, no, I have an agent. Don't worry, guys. You guys can't help me. Don't worry. Like, honestly, I am not streaming so you guys can help me. I'm streaming because, okay, this sounds kind of bad. I feel obligated to stream. And I feel like I haven't been working hard, even though I am like doing stuff nonstop, but I feel like I haven't been working hard. And that gives me a lot of guilt, you know? Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. It's not about helping me because I'm not asking for help. I'm just, you know, this is a guy thing, but it's also a Gigi thing. I stopped doing that like pretty recently, like a recent few years. I still sometimes do it when people talk to me about their frustration and things they're anxious about or there's things they're stressed about. Like, I fail to realize that they only want me to hear them. They don't want me to solve their problems for them. You know what I mean? And this is what's happening right now. I'm just complaining and talking about my frustrations for the sake of you guys hearing me and know what I'm going through. I don't need you to help me because you can't. You know? And yeah. All my suggestions are forehead anyway. I hear you, yup. Thank you. That's cool. I feel obligated to watch. No, you don't. Actually, I own 20 condos in Toronto. I can help. Like, honestly, like, the reason that it's hard for me to find it is, like, first of all, my budget isn't super high. Well, it's not super low either. It's not super high, though. I need south-facing windows, and I need a flat that has, like, really good lighting. So south-facing windows, big windows, and then a decent enough kitchen that you can cook more than just fried rice, you know? Which, you know, like, it limits a lot of places. Because, and then I need a quiet neighborhood. So when you think about quiet neighborhood, that weeds out most of the intersection that has a lot of high buildings. Right? And then I need good internet, so condos are probably a must because most houses don't actually have good internet, like good internet. And then, yeah, so, yeah. And then I was telling my agent, I was like, I'm okay living in an apartment. I'm like fine with that, but it needs to have ensuite laundry because I'm not sharing laundry with people. Cause like HPV, Monka W, Gigi's Asian, be like, people back away. Nah, he can't. He's a friend, so he has to help me. Yeah. Yeah, I think like having to use, but that's the thing though. I just got reminded by my friend. He was like, you know, in New York, even if you pay $7,000 rent, you still don't have ensuite laundry, right? I'm like, but when you afford $7,000 For rent, you probably afford laundry service, so you don't have to do your own laundry at all. You know? I was like, I don't have to like lug my clothes to a coin laundry. Fuck that. Hit me up if you want to go for a nice dinner, winky face. Wow. No. If I could swing $7,000 a month rent, I'm throwing my clothes away after 1 use. Someone out there is like not paying someone to do my laundry is where I draw the line. But yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like extremely nervous that I'm gonna be homeless because I don't have that many days. But yeah. Let me make a drink for myself. I don't know what I want to drink though. Oh yeah, the lychee drink. $7,000 rent is more than most people's salary. Is that surprising that there are people out there paying $7,000? Like, honestly, what I don't understand is people who pay $7,000 of rent didn't think of just buy a new place. Because I feel like mortgage is cheaper than $7,000 a month. But there are people out there, like in Toronto, there are places that are rented out for over 10K. It's like a giant house. And I'm like, what? But I guess they do shorter term or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's kind of. Oh yeah, the Monstera is in the background. But also, I feel like a lot of the times when you're buying, maybe it takes you a while to find your dream house. So like, but in the meantime, you're probably gonna still need a place to live, and then you're rich, and so you can afford it. It's fine. Can I prorate for one night to impress some people? How much are you gonna spend trying to impress people though? I don't have anyone to impress, Pepe Hands. I am stressed. There's not much else. Buying a home is a big commitment, especially if you're uncertain if you want to stay in the area. It's so good. So in 11 years, you aren't certain about an area? Like it took you 11 years, you're still not sure? I think most people don't buy a place because they can't afford it, right? Like, I just feel like that's the common reason. Not because Hi, Nicholas.
The multi-tool decided to be stuck in the closet for 23
Me a loan
months.
for nothing.
Hello, I
I'd
hope you
own a
feel
house
better.
now
Good to
if
see
I
you,
could, but I need
GG2
to pay
love.
down student debt first. Exactly. Thank you. How are you? Hope you feel better. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Troopster. Yeah, I just washed my hair. It looks very smooth. I didn't bother curling it today. I find that even if you're just, at least even for a financial investment, stake is that if you have the money to buy, like even if you end up selling the place to go somewhere else, it's still more worth than paying rent. You know, if you have the money, obviously. If you don't, then that's a different story. And like, I feel like most people are in the same shoes of like, I can't really swing that much money. Right? And that's normal. That's like a giant millennial problem. Like most millennials cannot buy a place without their parents' help. And that's just, yeah. And then there's like, even a big chunk of that is people who cannot afford even with their parents' help. And these are not even lowly paid people. Yeah, so it's like, not because people don't want to buy it. And usually buying a house, like I've seen so many articles about how like the current millennial generation, even a couple and plus their parents' savings and everybody together, buying a house is still an extremely difficult thing. Yeah. And it isn't just, I feel like this only happens in bigger cities though. Maybe in smaller cities it's like more doable, right? Like, especially in Toronto, it's like near damn impossible. Right? But if you live in like middle of nowhere and like the house is cheap, then you're getting paid like proportionately more than the average person, then yeah, like you probably afford a place by yourself. Yeah, there's definitely good pros to owning a home, but maintenance and commitment to staying for a prolonged time are hindering reasons to me. People can't afford a house, but they can afford rent that's 3 to 4 times my mortgage. But, well, this is the dilemma people face, right? Because even though they're paying like maybe like $3,000 for rent, but they'll always have to live somewhere, first of all, and they don't have enough money or enough like they don't have enough savings plus income for them to get a big enough mortgage in order to get a mortgage. Because your mortgage is lower than people's rent, but like you still had enough for down payment. That's like, people don't have enough for down payments. right? Living on base is like helping me. Yeah, like living at home is like probably one of the only solutions that like our generation has in order to like save enough to like actually be able to purchase a place. Yeah. Yeah, like it's like the dilemma of like, do I just go homeless or go back and move in with my parents for good, or commute for 2 hours to go to work, or do I just never have hope to buy a house? Like there's like 3 options, and all of which are shitty. Right? 1 bedroom rent, if you have roommates, you cannot get 1 bedroom by yourself for 1,000 to 1.5K. 1.5K is, there's no way you can live alone, period. Let's see, I can fail, or if I play it just right, I still fail. because while you're like, even when you're like doing it really smartly, even if you commute like 2 hours a day, you live in a like not expensive place, and you're still budgeting everything right, but your salary is not increasing as fast as the housing market. Right? Who the hell has 100,000? There's some people. I'll just live under my desk at work, problem solved. I'll just wait for our retired home. True! The Nibbler's retirement home. I think it's time to move to Saskatoon for cheaper housing. Apparently, it's not even cheaper because they don't have rent control there. So like once people start moving there, like the rent goes out fast, and there's not enough houses there. It's fucked. Nibbler retirement home, $3,000. GG project 2080. We're all dead. I don't have that long. You're gonna need it. Wait, okay, David, when do you need it? 2060? That's 40 years. That sounds about right. Retirement? What? Okay, change your fucking tone and try again. Why are people like this? Holy shit. I thought he was weird last stream. Yeah, I think we can get Doug to build a giant igloo. Get Doug to build a giant igloo, and then we'll all live in there, and it'll be cool. It's funny. I'm out here like worrying about my survival. I have about like 3 friends that just became a crypto millionaire out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I think the pandemic has actually opened up a lot of housing opportunities for those who, well, didn't vaccinate. So maybe we might have a few houses on the open market available, no? Wait, what do you mean? Well, in Canada, I don't know how it works in the US, but in Canada, right now, the rental market in downtown is crazy because all the international students are coming back. So the rent has actually gone up. But obviously, if you already lived in a place, they do not have the right to increase your rent whatsoever, not even according to inflation, because this is still under COVID protection from the government. You're not allowed to increase any rent. Hi, Doug. Time to sell the car. Can't Doug? Oh, no. Our Doug, not Toronto Doug. That's not our Doug. I'm waiting for my $5 Dogecoin investment to strike it rich for me. Wish me luck, guys. Kendra, thank you for 50. I have to go. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, you mean they're dead? I don't think that influenced the housing market that much in Toronto. Hi, Kip. And it made housing more unaffordable. Housing prices shot up. Yeah. Because like now people are trying to improve their living conditions because most of them are living at home, working from home as well. So yeah, it actually went up. Hi, Drexel. I turned my crypto investment into Axie. I'm down 2K. Feels bad, man. I don't know the market down in Ontario, but in BC housing market is crazy. Yeah, it's getting more expensive. Guys, I'm rich. I've gained $17. Yo, that's like 2 meals of Taco Bell, right? I don't know how much Taco Bell costs. Is that 3 meals? I stretched that to 4 easy. Toronto doesn't cost more. Well, it depends. I feel like, okay, so Toronto is kind of weird because Toronto, no matter how far you go, like the housing, the rental price doesn't really go down much. As long as you have certain like public transit available, it's usually the same prices, maybe like $100 or $200 difference. But I heard like in Vancouver, you're able to like live like half an hour out of downtown and like it's significantly cheaper. In Toronto, it's all expensive. I live in Vancouver in a special situation with my best friend and his girlfriend in a 2-bedroom basement suite. I have to live frugal with less space in order to save money if I ever hope to own a place here. Exactly. But at least, like, you know, wait, I don't know. I saw a lot of basements, but I was like, for me, having good lighting in my apartment is like so important that I can't live in a basement. Even though there are very nice basement suites. Like my all-time highest on the list requirements for a place is south-facing big windows. That's about it. It's $1 million for 1 bedroom in downtown Vancouver. Here depends on the square footage, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. Too much water. Okay. Should I cook today? I'll cook today. Yeah, so I feel like for Vancouver, the places that are expensive are more expensive. But in Toronto, I think the average, as long as you're kind of close-ish to the city, doesn't need to be downtown, but like as long as you're close enough to the city or you're in the city, it's expensive. Yeah. Okay, what do we eat today? I didn't do a lot of grocery shopping because I was like too afraid to not be able to finish and then having to move stuff over there, even though I don't have it there yet. Oh, guys, I'm so annoyed. I'm so easily annoyed. Like, why are people so disgusting? I'm like so annoyed. Ugh. Can we make soup dumplings? That takes too much work. One day though, one day. People are the worst kind of people. I don't know. I'm so easily annoyed. I'm just like. Are people so disgusting? Oh, so I was talking about how I lost the place that I was about to move into, and then and I don't like the idea of not having a place nailed down, and I feel like I was like homeless. I feel like I'm gonna be homeless, and then I have the anxiety that I might be homeless, and then somebody said I was fishing for subs, and I'm just like, I didn't even mention that I need the money to get the place. I just said the place is gone. It has nothing to do with anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It shouldn't bother me that much, but it did. And he was like kind of weird last stream anyway. Hi, Prey. The music's kind of loud for me. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna think of a recipe to use all the stuff that I have. Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do cucumber and meat and some of the chilies that I harvested. I mean, all of the chilies that I harvested. I got pork belly. Probably it's his way of getting noticed. Yeah, I was ignoring him, so maybe. There are so much, also, have you guys gotten a lot of like weird DMs on Discord, or is it just me? I feel like it happens quite a lot lately. Hi Syntax, what's up? Hi Billiards. Oh, so they're just targeting, like, I'm sure they're just targeting partnered accounts then, because, you know, people are willing to buy it, right? Yeah, Fishers. Yeah, so there was a few. There's a few people that I actually knew before, and their accounts got compromised, and they've been messaging me. I didn't respond, and I blocked them all. Cause like, who the fuck? And then like the classic thing they say is, "I developed an app. Can you check it out?" And I'm just like, what? That's such a weird thing to say. And then some of them, I know one of them is like in law school. So I know he does not have time to develop an app, you know? Yeah. I don't know how Discord security is like not all over this right now. Like I feel like there's something wrong with their like 2FA or something. I don't know. It's like very, very sus. I got my pretty plants. A pink anthurium. I had the 2 jalapenos today, this morning. I fried it. It was good. I don't know if the super hot is gonna be super hot, so. This is Obama. I need money. Please help. Yeah, it's been so annoying. It was spicy, but it wasn't like crazy spicy. I would like a spammer that just sends cute cat pictures. That would be nice. Don't know much about securities, but so sure Discord can't do much. Steam has been having issues for almost a decade. I see. How long does it take you to grow them? Do they require a lot of attention? Not that much attention, but I probably should have trimmed them quite a bit. The jalapeno grew well because I trimmed it in time. This one just kind of grew out of hand, then I repotted it, and then like all the peppers that grew were really small, like you can tell. They're tiny. And this one is slightly bigger, and I did a better job. So like the older the plant, well, the younger the plant, the newer the plant, I got more experience with it, so I killed it all now.
Joe Joppa decided to become a closet daddy for 33 months. Heart.
It's not that hard. But yeah. Yeah, it's quite easy. But you, I think you just need a lot of light. If you don't have a lot of natural sunlight, then you need a grow light. Like I wouldn't do it, like during the summer you can use like natural sunlight to do it, but in the winter it's probably not recommended unless you have a grow light. Yeah. Soil pH. I think soil pH gets important if you want to maximize your yield, but I was just trying and I was just using normal potting soil. It's always fine. Yeah, I had like a Christmas tree. There was more green earlier, but I ate some this morning. Jamie, thank you. Pickle them and still have a few left. They're so hot. Ooh, pickled ones are so nice. Yeah. So good, so good. I think trimming is a lot more important, and obviously adding like nutrients, feeding it. So yeah, good luck. It's fun. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna do this and meat and then peppers. That's one dish. And then I'm gonna do a tofu dish maybe. I'm gonna make rice right now because I'm gonna forget. This morning I made like 2 dishes and I was like, ah, fuck, I forgot rice, so I had to make oatmeal. And that was not the same. You know, oatmeal isn't the same as rice. It's not the same. Have you been biking? I've been avoiding the heat, humidity. I've not been biking. I've not been working out. I've just like been busy trying to move. Spicy pickled vegetables are so good. Agreed. When they're like, when the pickle sauce is like hot, you know? So good. What did I need? Oh, I needed my rice cooker. Yeah, I've not been biking. I've just been really focused on trying to get rid of like years and years of stuff. trying to do that, and it's hard. But I feel like I recouped a lot of money. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, but Ground Zero bought my gimbal. Well, he's gonna mail me money again. There was a lot of purging. Yeah. Just a new place. I'm getting a little bit tired of this place. I think I want some purple rice. Yeah, there was a lot of purging, and there was like, I don't know. I just feel like I should have, I just feel like I should not like make myself do more. I don't have the capacity to do it. You know, in the past like week or so. We're getting tired of this place too. Really? I thought y'all liked it. Damn. Why don't you just say you're getting tired of me? GG too angry. Just wanting to make you feel better about the move. Vicarious Asian. Hello. Which container? This one or this one? Are you still with your boyfriend? Yeah. What a weird question. And why does that matter? Oh, with a measuring cup? Yeah, I like it. I bought it on AliExpress. As far as you're concerned, I'm gonna be with my boyfriend forever. So you don't ever have to ask that again, okay? Yeah, it's all silicone, but I have another set that's wooden and steel because with a wok, you need to use steel. Like these ones are not going to be strong enough, but this is like Ashley gave me, send it to me as a gift. No, if you're cooking with a iron wok, you kind of need like a harder kind of contact surface. I was wondering how you two were doing. It didn't mean anything by it. I feel like if you were wondering how me and my boyfriend are doing, you would be like, oh, how's Ian? How are you guys? You know, instead of like, are you still with him? It's a weird, it's like, you know? Gigi, do you still have hair? Can I, hey!
Stealth and Ebrevo decided to be stuck in the closet for 8 months.
Thank you. Thank you. Silicone is good, but not 100%. Yeah, silicone is decent for like anything that's like very light cooking at least. Western cooking is very much good enough, but if you're cooking Chinese food like stir fry, no, it's not good enough because it's just not enough force. You use your hands to fry vegetables? Or you mean you use your hand to eat things? Bruh, that's concerning. Mahas? Yeah, I tried it. Their food is good, but I think it's a little bit too salty for me. What do you think? I have ER on speed dial, goddamn. Go bike riding today? No. It's been super humid outside. I'm not down for any sort of activity. Nothing like hand fried rice. You can really separate the grains properly if you use your hands. Made with love and some skin. Some dead skin. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Yeah, that's enough. That's good. Cool. Some olive oil.
Olive oil. Olive oil. Olive oil. Me. Put it back, Gigi. Put it back.
Put everything back. You spent so long cleaning, you don't want to ruin it. Sorry for talking to myself. You didn't measure the water with the tip of your finger? Yeah, because I had 3 different types of grain in it, so I'm not, the finger method is not gonna really work. There's oat groats in it, there's also purple rice in it, so all of which needs different water, so I just have to eyeball everything. Yeah, if it's all white rice, then finger that shit. You know? Lofi will clean it up when she's back. Oh, but she may not come back because somebody's gonna adopt her, guys. Somebody's gonna adopt her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her, but I'm also sad. You know? Hi, Ride. That kitchen does not look like it belongs to someone in the process of moving. So clean. Yo. Hi, Golden State. I love plants everywhere. I love it too. I would foster fail every time. You're just gonna adopt everyone. You're just not gonna be able to adopt, like, foster then, because then you have too many cats. I still have the chunky kitty, but it's with my friend right now because I was, like, this place was, like, doing some showings. I didn't want to leave the cat in here. Yeah. Lofi's hanging out with Zed. And Lofi hisses at Zed every day. It's funny. But now they're like getting along. Oh, why don't you focus? Camera, hello? There you go. And one in the bed on the inside, one on the balcony. So cute! So cute! But yeah, so Kai's also learning how to introduce 2 new cats, so it's like really nice. Just sits on the other cats to establish dominance. Dude, Lofi's so like funny. It's so funny because Lofi is just like she kind of resents me for putting her through this because she's at Kai's place, so she's not used to it, and there's another cat there. So what happens is like I would go and I would pet her. She would be purring but growling at me at the same time, like exact same time. I would be petting her and she would be like, but then also, and she recognized me like right away. Like I got in and like the first thing she did was hop out because she was like camping in the litter, and Kai was getting really stressed about it because she's like the litter wasn't clean, so she went in and she covers the whole litter, right? Like she's that big, so she went in and she's like sitting on the poop, and Kai was like, oh my god. And then, so as soon as I got in, I was like, hello, Lofi. And then she hopped out of the litter. So she remembers me. She remembers me. She loves me and hates me at the same time. I'm mad, but the pets feel nice. Yeah, exactly. Because she wouldn't let other people pet her. Now Kai can pet as well. Yeah. And then we gave her a bath yesterday. Yeah. And then it's so funny. So we were trying to get them to like hang out, right? So we put their food together. But then Zed wants to eat everything. And what happens is like, Lofi finally makes it out of the bathroom, voluntarily go to the food. And then Zed is like looking at her food, and Lofi just like, like, it's like, don't you fucking take my food away from me. And then she starts eating, and then as soon as like Zed gets a little bit close, you just hear her. And Zed is the most beta cat I've ever fucking seen. Cause he's just like, he wants to be friends with Lofi so badly. So as soon as he sees Lofi like out and about, and he's just like, oh my God, and then gets hissed at and then just goes back and then tries again. Like, he must try like 20, 30 times a day. Yeah, he does not learn, which is nice. And Lofi just constantly hisses him away. She's like, I just want to be friends. So cute. Yeah. But Lofi doesn't like do anything though. Like he would like, Lofi was hissing. So basically, Luffy hisses at like this much distance at first, and now Zed is able to get this close. Luffy hisses, but does not back away. So like they're getting closer and closer. One day they're gonna sniff each other. We just hope that one day happens sooner than like, you know, than when the lady picked Luffy up. You know? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, he is definitely making progress. I'm very proud of him. And he doesn't, like, the fact that he just doesn't learn, he just wants to make friends is so cute. Yeah. Zed is the best cat, by the way. Like, after having Lofi over, Kai's like, okay, I did not think how easy of a cat I got until Lofi's here. I was like, Lofi isn't even a difficult cat. Like, she's very docile. She's very easy to take care of, you know? She just eats. That's it. That's all she does. What was the most aggressive is like when, I think it must have been Cece. It's like this cat that was like the mom, and then there was two kids, and then it was Cece, Lily, and Pepe, and Pepe was like super, super, super nice, and then Lily was hard. She eats and chills in the jungle. Yeah, that's all she does. Like, she doesn't do anything. And then she comes to me for pets. So she's very easy. Yeah, Cece was very, very difficult. I never broke into her because I had 3 of them. And then, like, once, like, one got adopted. It was just 2 scaredy ones. When a cat does it, it's cute. But when I do it, I get complaint of harassment. What, when you want pets? Do you solicit pets, David? Is that what you do? Trying 20 times. Oh. Hey. As a human, you shouldn't try 20 times with with the same human. But if you try 20 times as just like trying to not be single anymore, I don't think anybody's gonna fault you for that, you know? Just saying. Fry some tofu right now. Hi, Red Ice Day. You lay on your back once and demand pets, and you're forever a predator. Shake my head. Y'all are too funny. Too funny, I tell you. How long does it last? It lasts long enough to cook like 2 dishes, I think. Something like that. Depends on how long I use it to cook. But yeah, so like if it's always on, I think an hour or 2. Something like that. Do you have other stoves? What do you mean? What's a dish today? I don't know, some random stuff. I have no idea. Well, there's like pan-fried tofu. Ah! Fuck. And there's pan-fried tofu first, and then we're making a cucumber and pork dish. I only use this for stream. I have a stove, yes. But to set up my camera near the stove is not going to be very feasible. And that is why. Is that olive oil? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to name the dishes. It's just like some Chinese stir fry with ingredients. I don't know, man. I literally did not even know what I'm cooking until I started stream. You can buy one of these ones. It'll like do for like the dishes that you need to cook in a gas. Gas is definitely going away though, even though I love it. Even though I love it. So yeah, I'm cooking. I'm pan frying the tofu right now. It's gonna get pan fried so that both sides are gonna be golden. And then probably gonna either make soup with it or I'm just gonna stir fry with more chili. I'm just gonna use all the chilies today that I harvested from my little bunch of pepper plant. And then, yeah, pork and cucumber. Nyang nyang. I've not cooked on stream in a while, I feel. Because I just haven't felt like it. And this morning I started cooking. I was like, I really like the food I make. Because I haven't had the food I make for like weeks now. And this morning I did it and I was like, wow. And then I made so much food. I was like, this can last me 2 meals. I finished everything in 1 meal. I'm like, okay, gotta make food for dinner later. Yeah. I underestimate how much I eat. I truly do. I truly do. What are you guys having for dinner? That's gonna take a while. Spicy meatballs. Ooh. Sounds good. Omelet. Ooh, that's dinner or breakfast? What's in the omelet? Cucumber. Lo mein? What do you have with your lo mein? Chinese ramen noodle with Asian vegetable. Ooh. What's the Asian vegetable? It's just vegetable for us. What kind of Asian vegetable? Breakfast, mushroom and some cheese basically through everything I had. Wait, no vegetable, no spinach? Broccoli and pepper? What? Where do you live? Do you guys know the difference between rapini and broccolini? Tropical style spicy shrimp. with sticky rice. Ooh. You can have sticky rice for dinner? My mom always told me that having sticky rice for dinner is like hard to digest. So she would never let me have it, even though I love that shit. Is this a test? No. I'm just asking. There's like way too much water in there. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna actually use the actual gas stove because it's just wasting my butane. You ate some rice with lo mein? So carb on carb? Goddamn. Never seem to have a problem digesting. Edamame blend, sugar, snap peas, baby corn, red pepper, and water chestnut. Blend or stir fry? That seems like a... Oh, are you having like a smoothie with vegetables? No protein, Toasty? Oh, this gonna be spicy. I smell how spicy it is. That's the Asian style veggie. Oh, okay. Sugar snap pea, baby corn, red pepper. Red pepper? That's Asian? Oh, in the frozen bag. Oh, I see, I see, I see. So do you just steam it to eat it or do you stir fry it? Mix? How do you prepare it? Can't finish that much. I think that's enough chili for one dish. God damn, GG. Chill. Lanchas on it. It's one of those microwave steamer things. Oh, yeah. Could be. You're perfect. Oi. Just flipping the tofu right now. You should get a fish spatula, they're way easier. What's a fish spatula? Oh, my hair still so nice. Oh yeah, my hair is super straight. Like that's why I curl it all the time. My hair is like super just like, if I let it dry, it looks like this. Yeah, I have it. I can't use it on my thing though, because it's Teflon. Hi, Danny. Cannot use it on Teflon. Oh, this gonna be spicy. Look how many seeds. Look, the amount of like, I'm not gonna get another spatula. I already have too much shit. Okay, so this is one that I have, and this is another one that I have, okay? Like, I have enough for me to not get a new one. I am not getting new ones. Please don't enable me. Oh my God. So much seeds.
Hi, Pickle.
No, I use all my, this is all enough for me. Since it's like on the thing, like I don't need a fish spatula because it doesn't really stick, you know? Easily flipped. Ah. Copper set? No. Ramen ice cream? That does not sound good. I don't have a wish list. I don't have any utensil on my wish list. That's what I meant. I'm gonna chop. Danny, I'm just making random stuff with whatever I have in the fridge. There's no planned. Nothing planned. Oh, it's still frozen. Yeah. I guess I'll just do slices. At least it's not peanut butter and pickle ice cream, but you do have it's not bacon. This is not smoked. It's just fresh. Fresh pork belly. Peanut butter and pickle ice cream. Ew. Who eats that? Should have sharpened my knife. Pregnant women ice cream? Pregnant women? Oh, in China, if you're pregnant, you're not supposed to have anything iced. You're not supposed to have anything cold. It's not good for your baby. In China, when they get pregnant, they like sour things, and so they just drink like those plum juices. I like those plum juices. I'm not pregnant and I still drink it. No watermelon? Oh fuck. True. Why you gotta make me sad? I think even if you don't ice it, it's still not viable for a pregnant lady. Or you can have some, but not a lot though. I'm cooking pork belly. Look how pretty. I second it. How pretty is this pork belly? It is so pretty. I don't think ice can hurt the baby. No, ice cannot hurt the baby, but ice changes the internal temperature. Like your body would have to equalize the cold coming in. So it's like recommended that pregnant ladies don't drink ice things. And also in the Chinese food, like what are the Chinese medicine standpoint, anything that's like cold for your body, meaning like pears, watermelon, you know. It's meant to not be good for the baby. Like you can probably do it, you know. Baby's not gonna have any, like you're not gonna lose the baby just because you had some watermelon, but it's all about risk management. Yeah. It's like those women that smoked during their pregnancy. Not everybody had babies that are like deformed, but still a risk. It's a heightened risk, you know? Wasabi ice cream? I've heard that. But why? A lot of the stuff is just like, why? Don't get me wrong, wasabi beans are good though. They're good. And that's enough meat. I don't need more meat, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, here's a crazy one, mint. that's enough meat, yeah. I got a little cube for another meal. And they're still frozen, so I didn't completely defrost it. People leave. Hey, you can eat it. We're all happy to eat what we like, right? So. It's so humid. It's been like above 60% humidity all summer. Okay, I gotta pee again. Too much water. BRB. By the way, have you guys watched Sugar Island before? Shutter Island. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I want to watch it on Friday. It's apparently really good, you know, and it was nominated for Oscar, or did it win an Oscar? I don't remember, but like it was, like it's just been on my watch list for a while and I've never watched it, so I wanted to watch it. Yeah, let's watch it on Friday. Jude Law? Yeah, we watch movie every Friday. We're making pork belly with cucumber. No, I've not had time, Danny. I got home last night at like 8. Soon. One day. Hi, Gigaman. My rice is ready. Hell yeah. Fluff the rice. Remember to fluff your rice. Mama, 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 mama. It's not gonna follow me forever. I'll do it soon. Stop reminding me all the things I need to do. I remind myself all the time. It's already very stressful, Danny. Please. Do you know how big my to-do lists are? Hi, Hayden. $3.50. Yeah, I'll let you know if I need help. Well, I asked you to do it for me, but you're like, nope. You know. Feels better to take out my brain and put into the app. Google Keep? What's Google Keep? Hi, Kendra. Hi, zombie. To-do list. Oh, no, I put it on my, I write it in my journal. I have a physical one. I like crossing things out. I like writing it down, crossing things out. When I write it down, I remember it better. Yeah, I prefer it that way. Yeah, I don't like digitize my itinerary. It's like, it makes it, I don't know. I never liked it. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. Makes it real? Yeah. Oh, I don't bullet journal. I journal. I like, I actually started writing affirmations. Don't judge me. It's difficult, okay? So I started writing affirmations. Use Keep too. I like to be able to carry around the to-do list and access it everywhere. I see. Affirmations? Well, it does help me quite a bit, but like for example, like before I go on my stream, one of the things that I tend to like do for myself is tell myself that it doesn't matter what people think of you. Tell myself don't get triggered if people are stupid. Just like reinforce things I know, but then kind of prime my brain so that I wouldn't act on emotion as much. Yeah. Ah, I see. Engraved in your wallet. Why don't you tell us? I do the same, but in a mirror and more hype. I don't know. I think the pep talk in the mirror, I find it so like, if I do it, I've done it before, but if I do it, like I'm embarrassed of myself. I don't know why. I shouldn't, no one can see it, but I guess it's like associated with like, when you're watching TV and you see a dude hyping himself up in the mirror, it's just like you're getting secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, I think when I do that, like I'm like embarrassed for myself for some reason. So, yeah. It works though. If it works, man. Anything that makes us get through life easier, it's a good thing, right? That's how I see it. But yeah, for sure. It's like definitely not easy talking to yourself in the mirror. So I fried the meat into like pretty charred state, and then I'm gonna take the meat out, and then fry maybe I put the tofu in it too. Nah, it's not gonna look as nice. Use some sake because I haven't used it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. Talk positive about yourself? Yeah, no, for sure. I talk shit to myself all the time. Like I've always said, if I talk to my friends the same way I talk to myself, like I would not have any friends. It's bad. And also, like, ow! 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 It flickered into my goddamn. Do not have. God damn! Oh my god, it's in the right center. It's fucking annoying. What? You know how to aim, eh? God damn. Look at you. Coomer grease. Ew. So chilly. Where'd you learn how to cook? Everywhere. Mostly internet. First, my parents got me started. Well, my mom got me started, and then, yeah, and then internet. Most of the recipes that are not Chinese are from the internet. Okay, I'm gonna peel some garlic. My friend Ray, he was like, I bought some peeled garlic the other day. I am never going back. I was like, I am never using peeled garlic. Do you all use it? Do you all use peeled garlic? I know Kip does. Sorry. Oh, God damn it. These chilies are too goddamn powerful. I'm about to cry. Oh God. Hadouken. Nam. Oh my God. Dude, I didn't know this chili was gonna be this fucking crazy.
I just wish everybody give me
Callus,
$1.
thank you for 100 bits.
$1 per day.
Oh. Oh, goddamn. That was so spicy. Guys, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot garlic. Well, which is one of the most important part of the dish. What? Onion? I do. Yeah, I'm adding garlic right now. It'll be okay. Let's see if it's too salty. Let's see the salt level. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's worth all the sneeze, guys. A little more salt. It's worth it, y'all. Three words or less. Meaty, garlicky, spicy. Ooh. So spicy, what the fuck? We're good.
Whistle. More meat and chili and cucumber.
So spicy. I am dying.
Okay, what else? I have some tofu. I don't want to eat the tofu. I'll eat the tofu tomorrow. It's already fried. It's fine. I'm gonna fry the yu choy. It's too spicy. I can't fry a vegetable with this. It's gonna be too much. Yeah, I've never sneezed this much before. I sneeze, but like this much? That was crazy. That's very much just like the peppers. Okay. No more peppers. Not tonight. We're good. I'm gonna wash the vegetable. Three and 3 for tomorrow. We good. I'm rationing my goddamn veggies, man. I burned myself because the water was too hot. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Get myself a bowl of rice. I'll let it cool because it's gonna take a bit. Smells good. I'm curious how fucking spicy it is if you're struggling. Yeah, it's quite spicy, but it's so good. It's not that bad. The thing about it is like when you like fry pepper, it's just gonna happen. It's like natural. Cause I didn't get rid of it. I like saved all the seeds and then it's all in that dish, you know? And that is why. you guys use like oil sprays for your cooking? I feel like if I use the spray, I'm gonna have to spray the whole bottle, half the bottle every time I cook. I just score. Sign a waiver? Oh yeah, there are those wing places, no? In China, there's a lot of restaurants where like it's so spicy that like the waiter has to warn you to not order it. But obviously in China, you can't sue nobody if you willingly ordered it, you know? It's cool. That was fast. I needed to stop smoking. God damn. Sabak try. It's you try. I used to when I didn't have a non-stick. Wait, what? Oh. I don't use a non-stick. Well, I have a non-stick, but I don't use non-stick for cooking stuff that I want charred. Non-stick doesn't char. Not really. Yeah. Hi, Rock. Okay. I have a serving tray because I am cool. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for all of the stuff, but I think it is. Rice! This is my dinner! Hi. Huh. 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 Oh, shit. How do I do? Okay. Cool. Hello. I'm eating. I forgot to bring chopsticks. But this is my dinner, guys. I don't know where to put my camera. It's kind of awkward right now. Let me fix it. I think if I eat here, it'll like be better. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, I forgot the chopsticks. Okay, need a plant here because it's empty. There you go. That's better. Hi, Black Air Force One. Okay. I don't drink when I'm eating. It's a Chinese thing. Yeah. Yeah, we don't drink. You're not supposed to drink water to meals because it's gonna dilute your stomach acid temporarily, so you digest slower. Hi, Joey. What's up? I remember this dish is like before my grandpa passed away, he never really cooked for us. There was this one time that he cooked for me and my cousin, Katie, and that's like the last time he cooked for us. And I just remember he made like meat and cucumber, pork and cucumber, and it was like the best pork and cucumber I've ever had because I remember describing it to grandma, was like, oh yeah, so like the pork had cucumber flavor and the cucumber had pork flavor and it was spicy and nice and everything. Yeah. So whenever I make it myself, I just remind me of my grandpa, my late grandpa. Yeah, sad. This is so much spicier than I thought it would be. I must have put in 20 chilies though, so that's why. I didn't think mine was gonna be that hot. Well, I thought the big ones was gonna be hot, but like I didn't think the small ones were gonna be that hot. I only put 3 big ones and then like about 20 small ones. 자, 아. It's so good. I'll pass. You don't want it to come out spicy. Do y'all still have your grandparents? Like, are they still around? No grandparents left? Were you close with any of them growing up? I still have my grandparents on my dad's side. My mom said they both passed away. My grandma, she likes making sticky rice with jackfruit. Oh! I'm estranged from mine, but I believe the women are still alive, not the men. Oh, I see. Are you close with your parents? Yours have been dead for almost 20 years. Oh, how old are you? Hi, Exodus. I'm very stressed out, but I'm coping. Mexican. I'm moving. I still haven't found a place. I'm moving September 1st, and I still haven't found a place. So that's what I'm stressed about. 五谷米，紫米、燕麦，还有大米、白米。My dad's side, my grandfather passed last year. Were you close to her? Oh, to him? Your abuela passed away in 2019, left you a box of cigar. Are you gonna smoke it? No, this is just like purple rice, a mixture of purple rice, oat groats, and white rice. I like putting purple rice into white rice because it makes it taste so much better.真健康，健康吗？好好吃哦。Never had purple rice before. You should try it. It's so good. You only need like maybe a small tablespoon to make all your rice be colored like this. White rice, okay? There's plenty of white rice in here. It just don't look like it. There's probably like only half a cup, maybe a third of a cup of purple rice in here. Even if I didn't put any purple rice, I would have put some oat groats. It really adds some texture. I think you guys should try it. Kip, what are you having for dinner? You're actually having Taco Bell or you're just trolling? I wasn't very close to them as they lived in a different state and we rarely visit them. I see. Bye, Aaron. I toned my hair today. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a little more gray today than blonde. But it's like not very even. This is why you don't tone your hair yourself. Meatballs. A slice of meat. Ah. How's your lunch? You're gonna have dinner at midnight then? Meat night. Meat night. Just had a chili. Mama. It hurts so good. It does. It do. Oh, oh, that was so good. Kaiju Satana. Gigi's pepper for sale? One day. Need more rice. It's too spicy. 吃它的时候不要吸太大口，不然喷到鼻腔去你会辣很久。记住了。真的吗？就不要吸气吗？哈。I miss my grandpa. Sorry, guys. 我常吃辣椒，我今天放了20颗辣椒在里面，而且是我自己种的辣椒，所以就很辣很辣。我不知道有这么辣，然后放多了。糗死！啊。Should I eat another bowl of rice, guys? Okay. If I get fat, I blame you guys. Hi, John. Where'd you get your chopsticks? China. Dishwasher safe chopsticks. You can't get it in North America. I haven't seen it. I'm still moving inside the city. It's pork belly with cucumber. I used 20 chilies. Sign the waiver before stream, not responsible for streamer weight gain. Hey! Remember the chili I harvested from my plants? Yeah. I wanted to use it up because I didn't want to freeze it. That was a mistake. You should have seen earlier. I was like sneezing up or left and right for like 30 times. And my eyes were watering when I was frying it. So, this is bad. Yeah, Grace eats a lot more spicy than me. I can't do it. She fucking eats shit. Like she eats so spicy that she's like bleeding. She has a nosebleed and she keeps eating. I'm like, bruh. That's too much. That's not good for you. Yeah. She takes a lot of pride in how much spice she can eat, I think. If I bleed anywhere while eating, dinner is over. So you're basically telling girls that they shouldn't eat during period? Because we can't stop that from bleeding. Jane Duster. You can't hold period? What? What kind of Reddit post did you read that shit from? I think a dude wrote that. Just hold your period blood. Yeah, that's a thing. Easy peasy. Hot Ones YouTube video? Oh, is that the wing challenge? Like where they interview people? Famous people? Who'd they do? Ooh, Matt Damon. Dude, that interviewer, he like does his homework. He asks really, really good questions. Like so much better than those late night shows, you know? What do you think you guys can get to if you went on that show? Which bottle can you guys get to? I think I'm probably like halfway through, I'm fucked. Kip, you think you can handle until the last bottle? That's more spicy than, like, Asian spicy. Damn. Also, when it's that spicy, I stop enjoying the food. Like, I just can't taste it anymore. I might be sweating and crying. Has any of you cried because of spiciness before? The bomb. It was the onions. Dude, one time I was in China. We were eating like those late night like food stalls. And it was like what's it called? Crawfish dish. Oh my god, it was so spicy. I was like running around the stall for like 10 laps. I was like, I can't. Oh, what'd you eat, Jules? Yeah, when you see me getting like sweat above my lip, you know I'm like, it's getting too spicy for me. And I don't really enjoy that sensation. It gets all nasty. But after, you don't get it anymore, though. Like, once the tolerance is up, you'll need more to get to that runny nose and nasty stage. I almost don't ever remember getting runny tummy after eating spiciness. Maybe I just haven't, like, tortured myself enough. Because I honestly have not had that. Or maybe I just grew up eating chili, so like my system is okay with it. No, I don't get Ring of Fire either. That's what I mean. Like, I just like, I've never had like bowel movement that changes because of eating spice. Must be nice. Oh my god, I can sense the saltiness. I also don't eat that much spicy food. Like, I eat spicy, but like I don't challenge myself, you know? Like, once the food flavor is gone because of the spice, I don't enjoy it anymore. So I just do like pretty medium spicy stuff. That's my sweet spot. I really like it. I don't like to torture myself. I like you and Grace. Okay? Like, Grace, like eating spice, I feel like she enjoys that masochism. Yeah, like it adds flavor for me and it's good. If it stops adding flavor for me, I don't want it anymore. I need my food to hurt. Yeah, I need flavor. I need it like garlicky, you know. Oniony. Ew. Yeah. I feel like that's why I don't like Sichuan stuff. I prefer Hunan stuff. Sichuan stuff, because of the Sichuan peppercorn, like it numbs my tongue and I can't taste anything anymore, so I don't enjoy the food as much because I can't taste it. I love cilantro. I think cilantro is definitely like a love and hate relationship that people have with it. It's like you either love it or it tastes like soap for you. I love cilantro. I'm in the loving group, not the hating group. Bought this pre-pack hot pot base and I got fucked because we didn't do the portions right. All the Szechuan peppercorns. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, I don't like it that much. I like it in the hot pot, but I don't want to eat it. That's why, like, most of the Szechuan peppercorn, they actually put it in a spice pack. So that, like, the soup has the flavor, but you don't have to chew a peppercorn. Just like the off chance. First of all, booty. The off chance that you chew a peppercorn, it's just such a bad sensation for me that I'm not down, you know? Yeah, I don't enjoy it. Ooh, I have grapes for dessert. I have plums and grapes. Let me eat the garlic though. Antioxidants. Yeah, you guys like don't see me eating like watermelon. Like you don't see me eating any fruits other than watermelon, is what I meant. And I didn't feel like lugging a watermelon today, so I bought some grapes and some plums. I'll be back with some grapes. I have none. It's a very not happy moment for Gigi. But these grapes I bought are pretty good. So. This is why I don't want to live in downtown anymore. I don't know if you guys heard, but that was really loud for me. I want to be able to open my window and not be like, God damn it, close it. Someone zooming their bikes. Probably Kip. Hi, Strider. Oh my god, these are so good! Plums? I didn't think it was gonna be this good. Oh my god. This is just a giant mukbang. One more. Well, I figured if I'm not getting watermelon, I should get more than one fruit because one fruit doesn't. Only watermelon alone can satiate me. But if I get two, like another fruit, it needs to be two other fruits. It's actually super juicy as well. Not bad. We'll get again. These grapes are so good as well. They're very crunchy. Like crunchy grapes. Black plums today? Is it those lengthy ones? That's the one I got. I got it from H Mart. So good. Yeah, it's actually really sweet. It was surprising. This grape is so good. I'm so into fruits in general. Like, I'm not into all the fruits the same way I am into watermelon. But I'm way more into, like, good fruits over, like, other dessert, you know, like cakes and stuff. Oh. I haven't had Moscato grapes in a while. I really want it. Toronto doesn't have it. What you gonna get? Mandarin oranges? Okay. The reason I don't get those small oranges or clementine or those things more is because it's a hit and miss. Sometimes they're sweet, sometimes they sour as fuck. So that's why I don't really buy because I always feel like, oh, I gotta chance it, you know? Hoko Halified? You just play roulette with your mouth. Yeah. Basically. Watermelon cantaloupe? Watermelon. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Is that even a question? Apple with peanut. Oh my god. My recent favorite snack is Greek yogurt, peanut butter. I mix it. Like I do like a 2 tablespoon of Greek yogurt and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, so quite a bit of peanut butter. And then I mix, and then put some fruits over it. And then some maple syrup. Oh my gosh, so good. And it's very gratifying, satisfying as well, because Greek yogurt has a lot of protein. And then there's like a lot of fat in peanut butter. And then some carbs with sugar and fruits. So it's like really good. Korean pear? That's so expensive though. Korean pear like here, I don't know. I remember the last time I saw those big boys. It was like $5 a fucking pear. Oh shit. 2 for $5 is still very expensive. But yeah. I think peanut butter and yogurt together, it's like you're making something that's like has a very plain flavor, has a lot more to offer. Going out to eat with Nikki or going out to eat with Kipper? Actually, I just ate with Nikki, so Kip. But he's just gonna want Taco Bell though, so. Yeah, see? Oh my god, we said it at the same time. Shake my head. Starch face, I just had a feast. I made a feast on stream and I had a feast. Now I'm winding down with some really nice grapes. Have you ever had those Japanese grapes? Like those are so expensive. Like one single one is about like 30 cents per grape. 30 cents per grape. Have you guys ever had that? Not for that cheap. I know there are more expensive ones, but like, you know, there are ones that are like, that's already very expensive per grape, yeah. And then, obviously there's like those ones. Oh, Japanese Moscato grapes. Ugh, that thing is $1 per grape. If not more. Depends on how big the grape is. Yeah, I've had one. I just wanted to try. Thing was like complete. It's like if you squeeze it, I bet the juice is just syrup. That's how sweet it was. $9 per grape? Oh, I've never had those. Yeah, but my favorite is Moscato grapes, and then like my favorite one is actually from Beijing. Like the Chinese Moscato grapes are really good and they're cheap. Not cheap, but like cheaper. A lot cheaper. And then I actually like the tanginess of it. I don't want it to be full sweet. So I like that grapes aren't just pure syrupy. And I think Japanese ones are very pure syrupy. That's why. And it's like, obviously, you should always try it, but, you know. Should always try it, but is it worth to keep buying it? No. Oh, mangosteen, so good. I love mangosteen. Like when I'm in Thailand, there's like 2 things I buy. Is watermelon and mangosteen. And it's so good. Mangosteen looks so weird. And you open it up, it's still weird looking. Inside it looks like garlic. It like looks like soft garlic. Yeah. But I have not gotten like good mangosteen in North America. Or maybe I just am not willing to pay for good mangosteen. Hi, Peanut. Hi, J-Boy. Least favorite fruit? Don't have one. I like all fruits. I'm just a big fruit person. What? Give me some examples, maybe. Like, if it's my least favorite, maybe I just don't remember it. Banana, maybe. But I kind of like it in smoothie. I just don't like eating banana by itself. Yeah, banana. I like peach. Yeah. I like honeydew. Yeah. Hi, Kendra. I have like that bag of things that I need to sell and I have not listed yet. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I also want to do therapy because I'm like spinning out of control. I buy bananas aggressively in front of men to assert dominance. Movie this week? Yeah, Shutter Island. Friday is my plan. Is this scary? What do you mean? What makes you scared? I'm wearing unmatching socks again. Well, it's matching on pattern, but not color. Are y'all proud of me? The whole thing seems scary and embarrassing to me, talking to someone else about things I've never talked about with anyone before. You don't have to talk about things you've never told anyone before. Like, there's a process where you, like, definitely need... There's a time where you need to, like, build trust with therapists as well. Like, you're not just going to pour your guts out in the first session. Unlike me, because I do that, because I don't care if people know my issues. Like, I'm able to talk... Like, as long as people are willing to listen, I'm able to, like, tell people a lot of things. I don't really care. But... But, like, you know... but I like most people take a lot of time to build trust, and you can talk about common issues that you are able to talk to a friend about, or even like even more superficial stuff, right? I don't know why it shouldn't be scary to you, but I understand that it could be intimidating, or like also thinking that it's so expensive and you're just like, I might not get anything out of it. Because I think my biggest problem with therapy is the fact that even though I'm like, my therapists aren't even that expensive, I still get like a little bit what's the word? I get a little bit like utilitarian, and like I have an objective that I need to reach per session. Otherwise, I feel like it's a waste of money. It's probably not the best way to approach it. But my therapist is a older Chinese dude, so he's actually like really, he understands that I want to achieve goals and objectives per session, so he like actually genuinely does it for me, so which is good. Yeah, I'm matching. Wait. Like that. Everybody prefers different. I think some people find it easier to open up to the opposite sex, and some people find it easier to open up to the same gender. It just depends. It's about what you're comfortable with, not what other people are comfortable with, if that makes sense. Bye, billiards. Yeah. So also, I prefer somebody who's bilingual, which narrows it down even more, right? Yeah, so you generally want somebody who can empathize with you and relate to you. So I would either go for like similar age, similar experience, similar ethnicity and cultural background. Yeah, all the plants are real. Yeah. Overexcited Adam. That's a nice name. Hello. But yeah. If you have a lot of things that you've never shared with anyone, there has to be a lot of things that you probably need to work out at some point. Hi, Ira. Hello. See, a white therapist and explaining my childhood as a Korean definitely felt a disconnect. Yeah, exactly. Like, I saw this white therapist, and I was like, I asked her a question, and then she just like, one of the questions was like, how do you do that? And then she's just like, you just do it. It's easy. I'm like, what? That was horrible. Yeah, so like, I think finding somebody with similar culture and ethnicity background for your therapist, and then possibly somebody closer in age range will help. Like, and even like sexual orientation is like pretty important as well. Yeah, was she the one who demanded? Yes, I just stopped responding to her. Yeah, so this lady, this lady basically wanted payment for, like, so basically you have to pay her for the first session, which was very expensive. I think it was like $185. And I paid that, and then like this is what she gave me. It's just like when I asked the question, it was like, how do you do this? I don't remember the exact question I asked, but like she literally just told me, you just do it, it's easy. It's like literal forehead answer. I'm like, okay, probably not gonna fucking talk to her anymore. And then she asked me at the end, she asked me to book a session. She's like, in 2 weeks or whatever. And then she never sent me confirmation. And then I canceled it because I completely even forgot about the thing. I just remember I didn't want to talk to her anymore. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to look around and stuff. And she's like, yeah, but you canceled too late, so you're going to have to pay me for the next session anyway. I'm like, what? And I was like, you never sent me a confirmation. And there was zero, like, I didn't know that I even had an appointment with you in the first place. How the fuck I am not paying for a service that was not, you know, like I'm not paying for service not rendered, period. And she's like, it was in my terms of service. And I never send confirmation to my clients and please pay. I'm like, what the fuck? I was straight up, I just started ignoring her. Yeah. No, that was not my therapist. It was a therapist that I ended up only using for 1 hour. And I wanted that 1 hour back, by the way. Like, fucking, my current therapist is so good. And he's only, like, if I pay 5 hours, he's only like $100 per hour. So, no, fuck that bitch. You know, hi, Niall. I feel like the exact phrase should not come out of a therapist's mouth at all. Exactly. Nobody is too emotionally effed to have a good therapist. You just have not found somebody that you are able to connect with. No, chat actually creates a lot of my things I need to work out in therapy. What do you mean chat's my therapist? I'm your therapist. Bruh. How long have you been going to therapy for? I started, I think February. Was it earlier maybe? Maybe earlier. You miss Nikki? Yeah, and then also now I have an osteopath as well. So I don't just have a therapist, I have an osteopath. And my osteopath loves Marvel, knows what streaming is. And yeah, he's very, very cool. And they're all like kind of my parents' age. Yeah. I have a lot of ist. An osteopath that doesn't end with an ist, but it's a specialist of some kind. I have a chiropractor. I have a fucking therapist. It's just like, there are so many things wrong with me. I need a specialist in every area. Hi, Goraki. Anyway. I need a voodoo witch. Honestly, my current therapist is an older Chinese guy who's bilingual, and he's like a gay guy as well. So like, you know, he's been through a lot. He used to also be a priest. He used to be married and be a priest, and then he used to be an engineer as well. So he's been through so much. Yeah, he's been through so much, and he's so wise. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why, like, he, like, is really good at, ooh. Why did the exposure just hella go up? Is my camera going out of whack? The fuck? I just started glowing. But yeah, so I think he's very wise. Whenever I talk to him, Cameron needs therapy too. Hi, Chris. But yeah, so basically, I talk to him. He's able to tell me exactly why I think the way I think and what's the disconnect. And then because he knows I'm a logical person, he talks to me logically. You know, it isn't actually like, because he was talking about how, like, a lot of people say that you're not supposed to rationalize your emotions. it's true to an extent, but like you're somebody who thinks so logically that if I don't use logical language, you're not gonna be convinced that what I'm saying has any merits. I'm like, you're right. In some sense, priests were their first therapists before psychology became a thing. Yeah. And then he's also... Okay. I think my camera's broken. What the fuck? That's so scary. I have no idea. Camera's picking it up, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. And then, so that's why when I speak to him, it's very easy for me to like he speaks it in a way that totally makes sense to me, but then also was able, like he's able to empathize with me, like to a extent that I can't. Like I don't think anybody in my ordinary life. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this camera? Why do you go to therapy? I suffer from anxiety a lot and lack of motivation quite a bit. And yeah, so that's the main reason I go to therapy. Inner glow. Yeah, and I also feel like we are living in a very disconnected society where a lot of things aren't discussed. And being able to have somebody to talk to work things out in a non-judgmental way is quite important for everyone. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like I actually find it very, very clutch. Like I need it. It isn't something I can just be like, oh, I just don't do it. Even if it's expensive, like I just don't have it as often, but it's still very, very, very much essential for my life, you know? And I feel like I'm able to like cry without feeling. Obviously I cry too, but I think he's able to tell me, hey, like next time you feel like this is what you're gonna hold on to, and then you're gonna feel less overwhelmed by it. And then I think that has helped me a lot. You know? And then he's worked out with me that most of my issue comes from the fact that I genuinely lack self-love and respect, that all my behaviors are leaning towards proving myself to others and mostly to my parents that I'm doing a good job, and so that I could feel good about myself kind of thing. It's never like, oh yeah, I love myself no matter what I do. Because growing up, you're taught that like being functional, being like, useful is important. And when you feel not useful and not helping, you feel useless and you feel like you don't deserve the very air you're breathing. And it's really funny because I talked to my mom this morning and I told her, about the things I did in the past few weeks. And I was like, I was hoping she would like compliment me, right? Or like make me feel good and accomplished about things I achieved and I was like busting my ass for. And you know what my mom said? She like moved on so quickly. She's just like, did you find a new place yet? She doesn't. There was no like, oh, you did a good job, you know? Like, and I just like totally after I hung up, like not that like I blame my mom, it's just like how we communicated always. And then so that's why I was like, I'm realizing this is why I have that, right? This is why I constantly trying to prove myself and like to the world, but like it's only because I don't get praise from my parents a lot. They don't tell me they're proud of me ever. And even though they probably are, I know they are and they know they love me, but they don't say it, so I don't know in that way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, they love you and care about you, but when it's said, it hits different. It makes you feel like you don't have to try as hard. And you don't have to be as hard on yourself. But for me, I'm like, you know? You seem like an organized person by looking at your room. Can't believe there's chaos going on inside your head. I think a lot of people who, actually, a lot of people who are very organized, the organization itself actually shows anxiety. And I am not an organized person. I don't think the outside you see from anybody can represent what's going on inside whatsoever. Because I remember my osteopath said something about, he was like, you don't know what's going on in somebody's head. You don't know what this person is actually thinking of. Even if you only see a dude that's like on his couch 24/7 eating chips and watching TV, you don't know. Maybe like that's the only way he feels like he can stay alive. So you can never judge what's going on. You should never tell them that they're lazy or whatever. They need to get off their ass or whatever it is, because you don't know how much they're struggling to even sit on that couch. You know? And I was like, oh, damn. Yep. Some. I went to sleep forever just stand. But yeah, so this is one of the things that when he said it to me, or when he laid it out like that for me, because I was telling him that I always struggle and I always feel like even if I did a lot, I still feel like I was lazy if I didn't use every single minute of my time to do efficient things. You know what I mean? And then he's like, it does not matter how much you do. And it does not matter how little you do. So organized doesn't equal put together. Yeah. I don't know. I feel so, like I'm feeling really overwhelmed about moving and getting rid of stuff to a new neighborhood. I look forward to it too, but I'm also very like, I'm very attached to this place because I'm in this apartment since I was a student, you know? And I've been through so much. I've grown so much. And even though I'm like tired of this place, I don't want to be here anymore, but I'm also still very I'm still very attached. I only know me in this apartment. But yeah. And it's like, I honestly, every day has been really hard lately. Even though I still get a lot done. And I feel like getting up is hard. Couch potato eating potato chips, is that kind of... It's a big change. It's scary to leave a job that I hated since I was there for so long. Yeah. And it's like you know it's going to be good for you, but it's also still very hard, right? Because change is violating to your body and your habits and your being, your existence. And especially we as human beings place so much of our belonging, sense of belonging on physical things and an address that it's definitely hard to let that go. And yeah. I blink. Maybe people don't like opening up about their issues to other people in general because understanding someone's pain makes you feel differently connected to them. I think that's why people go to therapists, because deep inside they're scared of connections. However, there's always a need for connection, just the thought. Oh, for sure. Because sharing your problems, opening up about your issues is very, very vulnerable. But having vulnerability is like the prerequisite of having true joy. So being able to share and being connected that way to people is one of the, well, actually probably the only way that you're going to actually have true joy in life. Yeah. And I don't think people go to therapists to not be connected with others. I think people go to therapists, a lot of them, at least myself included, I go to therapists so that I can connect better with other people. It's not to avoid connection with other people. I think that's an assumption that probably isn't valid, because nobody's gonna pay to talk about their problems with a therapist forever and ever and never improve your own ability to communicate and share your problems with people you love and love you, right? You're trying to improve your well-being overall. It's not just to pay somebody to listen to you talk. I think back to almost drowning, trying to save my little bro in the lake. When I think of that, my little PMS just goes away. I see. Moving away from this is like leaving a part of your past behind and becoming someone new. It's not that dramatic, but definitely I'm letting go of a lot of memories and then letting go of a lot of things that I wasn't ready to let go of. So for sure, I'm like also like literally physically letting go of things that I wasn't able to let go of. So yeah. And becoming someone new never really scared me, you know, but it's the fact that I don't know. I don't really know. I think it's just scary. New things are just in general like not easy. It's very unsettling, you know. Hi Ima. If I'm looking for therapists, because going to therapist until I find the right one, how do I know it's the right one? It's a task I really don't want to do. How do you know it's the right one if you want to talk to this person and you feel like they understand you?
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's harder to know who's the wrong one. Cuz sometimes like the thing is even therapists that aren't the best fit for you will still be able to say things that you need to hear. You know, and deciding that this just isn't it for me, I deserve a better therapist, is probably harder than like recognizing this person is super right for me. You know what I mean? I think it's very easy to be like, okay, this person really understands what I'm saying. Right? Versus like, oh, he kind of get it, but he doesn't get it. Maybe I didn't explain it right. Do you know what I mean? Well, it is a relationship. Any interaction, any sustained interaction you have with another person is a relationship, right? So. This is the burn I got from the steamer the other day. Actually, I don't need my therapist to be good looking at all. That would be distracting. I would if my therapist is like a drop dead gorgeous hot guy, I would be too shy to share all my issues. I would not be able to do it. Nobody wants a hot therapist. If you want a hot therapist, you're trying to date. You're not trying to work out your issues. And that is an issue on its own. Guys, I think I'm gonna go. I'm really tired. I know I haven't even streamed for 4 hours, but I'm like done for the night. Yeah. Sorry. I don't feel good. I feel like I haven't felt good in a while. And it's hard. Ow. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday, hopefully. I'm not sure though. I'll see how I feel. Honestly, I've not felt good. I'm not feeling good. But I tried. Ah, thank you for hanging out with me. You know? Okay. Do we have a person to raid? It'll work out for the better, hopefully. Don't promise anything? Yeah, I don't want to promise anything. It's hard. Oh my god. I don't want to be homeless. Thanks, Doug. That's nice. Thank you, guys. Don't promise, but also stream. Alright, do you guys have anybody for me to raid? Can we raid the fridge? My fridge is pretty goddamn empty, man.
Ishiroyoshi forced J-Boy 29 to join the closet gang.
The fuck? Anyways. Hey, Uncola. Only for the boys? You want me to host Zoomy? I will. Okay. I'm gonna raise Zoomy now. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hey, wait, I smell what. Oh, there we go. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I've been feeling so shit lately. But it'll be good. Once I move, I'm gonna do the subathon to celebrate 4 years on Twitch. That'll be exciting. At least for me. Yeah, if you haven't followed the stream, remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And